Have you seen the old Peppa Pig is a savage video?
Oh no,
mean,
she's
probably.
awful.
It's awful.
He's on the phone with, or she, I forget. Peppa,
She, right?
She? Yeah, she's on the phone with a friend talking about whistling because Peppa can't whistle.
Oh yes, I have seen this. 100%.
And the friend just like starts fucking whistling, and Peppa just hangs the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
I also like the. I like this music. It's really grown up, and then it's just something, whatever people put on it, but it's fucking hilarious.
Welcome to Pork Talk, the Peppa Pig podcast.
Peppa Pig
This is 100%, 100% a Peppa Pig podcast now.
Triple P.
If we upload this, if we watch our language and we upload this on YouTube Kids, we can become millionaires.
So I've been obsessed.
We'll just have Lily watch it a bunch.
I have been obsessed with this guy on YouTube named Jay Ritchie, and all he does is just have random like Royal Rumbles on WWE 2K22 of just any subject matter. He does 30 of them in a season, and then at the end of the season he puts all the winners from the 30 in like a Champions Rumble. And he had a like kids one, and he had somebody named Blippy or Bippy.
Blippy.
Who is Blippy?
Oh God,
Apparently
Blippy
he is a children's
Blippy
YouTuber.
So much.
Yeah.
It's a grown adult that acts like a child, and
That sounds horrifying. So when does he get like exposed for being like a pedophile?
hopefully very soon.
He's actually apparently like a piece of shit in real life in general, though.
Does that surprise you?
No, like if
Okay.
I'm not mistaken, he like hold on. I want to say like pissed on his girlfriend or something.
All right. Well,
look-
hold on.
Look, I'm not gonna piss shame anybody.
Yeah, I was about
but
to say we can't kink shame.
unless
Like, was it
she didn't want that.
consensual?
Unless
Was
she
it
didn't
not?
want that.
I'm looking up the details.
For listeners, we don't shame you if you're into water sports.
No, if you're into fucking getting pissed on, you're getting pissed on. I don't care.
I mean,
We're gonna-
But
actually, can we agree that probably the worst influence on children is Caliou or Caillou?
So-
Caillou?
I
Caillou.
I am not a parent. Andrew is a parent. I don't know if Andrew has had experience with
Spoilers.
Caillou, but I know that every parent hates Caillou, and I've asked why, and they all say the same thing, that it's just annoying.
No Caillou on my side, thankfully. Coco Melon though, a lot of Coco Melon.
Cocomelon. Sorry.
So
So
yeah,
as far as I'm aware, the Caillou is a kid who basically anytime that he has a problem, he throws a temper tantrum,
As you do.
which is every episode.
Oh.
Okay.
And essentially he just always gets his way.
Oh, I
He's
have no idea.
just always just a little shit. And he's just like and as a result, his parents are like, "Oh, it's okay. Caillou, don't worry. You're fine." It's just yeah, as years progress, the show's become more publicly criticized. Tristan Hopper identified Caillou to be quite possibly the world's most universally reviled children's program. A common criticism towards the series is the spoiled behavior of the titular character and lack of consequences given within the parent characters.
I feel like kids today have way more shows than we did.
well, I would actually back that up because there's more ways to ingest.
Yeah,
things
that's
like
what I'm
that,
saying,
because
yeah,
Lily
yeah.
has YouTube Kids, and we've actually had to block channels for the very reason you're talking about, Jeff. There was two kids. All they would do is do certain things and run around the house and yell and scream, and Lily would emulate that. And like,
Yeah.
Shit.
and like, there was one where these kids wanted ice cream, and their I guess their parent was like, no ice cream, you need to pick up all this trash. And it was like, when you pick up all this trash, you get the ice cream. And it was like, okay, well, that's kind of a good thing to teach.
Yeah, that's
right?
reinforcing, hey, you get a reward.
Exactly. However, they were like throwing the ice cream at the kids.
Oh no.
So it was like
Fuck.
you're getting incredible amounts of ice cream for just this little amount of work.
Let's be realistic. Most family creators, like the families that broadcast their whole fucking lives, all of them are fucked up in some kind of way.
Who are the influencers that used to come into our store?
Huh?
There was this couple, and there were like 2 or 3 kids that would always come into where we worked.
Was it the Asian couple?
No, they were black.
Oh, I don't know. There was an Asian couple that used to always come in with gimbals and like walking around recording on their phone.
No, I do remember that.
And
but
one time I was like, "Get the fuck out!" And they just kind of looked at me.
I just remember like all the people that annoyed the shit out of me were really excited at work about it.
I thought you were gonna say all the people that annoyed the shit out of you were black, and I was.
I also thought that.
I was really
And it was
concerned.
I was like, this is about to take a really dark turn.
I was like, Jim, we can't be doing this today. It's not February, but still. Yeah. I watched. Have any of y'all ever watched a Sunny V2 video on YouTube?
I have not.
He just talks about drama, like YouTube drama, and a couple of them they brought up like fucking these horrific fucking family content creators. I'm like, yeah, I don't think any of them are pure and wholesome, and I don't think any of them deserve a platform. But in general, like, for one, kids YouTube or YouTube Kids is a fucking cesspool.
Oh man,
Adults
I'll agree.
manipulating children, either their own children or other children, to fuck with the algorithm to make millions of dollars.
that's what I've always heard that too. Yeah.
There was that family that like.
Well, there was Ryan's Toys Reviews, which was like one of the most popular ones ever.
They live in Cyprus, right?
Ryan's Toy Reviews?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they do live in the Houston area. Whoops. Yeah, and the mom like had some kind of fucking felony or some shit, and people flipped out about it. And I was like, who cares? That part doesn't matter as long as you're a decent human being.
Right.
But yeah, they've manipulated that child since he was like 5 into making videos. I'm just like, you gotta feel like you're like taking advantage of this child. Where did we go with this? This is because of Peppa Pig, isn't it?
It's Peppa Pig.
Real quick, I was talking to a friend about like children's TV shows, like from when we were kids and whatnot, and I had mentioned Gullah Gullah Island.
Great show.
Love Gullah Gullah.
I remember it.
Yeah. And so really liked that show. A real married couple. They had been married for years and years and years. They were very famous musicians.
That's right.
In their country. So very cool. But
the island of Gullah Gullah, the country that they're from.
and they're giant, puppet frogs. But I was like
real.
But I was like, somebody I was talking to like didn't know what I was talking about. So I went to pull up the like theme song because everybody knows the fucking theme song.
And let's play.
Yeah. So I fucking pull up the theme song and the intro video.
Yeah.
And it takes me to YouTube Kids. Back when I don't think it does that now where it separates it. Maybe it does.
No, it still does.
Okay.
It's still
it took me to YouTube Kids. And I clicked on Gullah Gullah Island intro. And it had millions of views. So what do you figure? Like, oh, this is good. This is it. Right? So I'm fucking watching it. And then something like didn't seem right.
Uh-oh.
And then all of a sudden they like I don't remember black and white warplanes flying over
Oh
Gulliver
my
Island.
goodness.
Oh, no.
And then it's like if it was just like warplanes and stuff like that, like whatever.
It's still
No, man. Do y'all know who Bud Dwyer is?
Yeah.
The name sounds
Bud
familiar.
Dwyer killed himself on live TV, and just in the middle of this video is his suicide.
Wow.
And I'm like, how many poor kids have knowingly watched a suicide and like don't know what to say to their parents about it?
Man.
What if
Well, I was-
Lily saw that?
Just
You
turned
know,
into a
like, or
snuff
what
film.
if?
I don't know how I should feel about it, honestly. I don't know, where do I start?
Yeah, let's. Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I know I was gonna say the worst that I've seen Lily watch is it's literally just somebody playing Mario Kart 8D
Uh-oh.
Deluxe.
Here we go.
But like they don't talk and they're not really playing it because they're just going through the characters.
So it's like a Jeff.
What?
So it's like a
And-
Jeff stream. Got it.
Yeah. So but I'm like, there's somebody out there that's getting 1 million views for this and is getting paid.
Okay,
Probably.
So
What do you
Jeff,
mean by
that,
Jeff
that
stream?
tells us that you need to start streaming, and we post it on YouTube Kids.
What am I supposed to be streaming now?
Silent, no talking gameplay.
Oh,
That
hell
is your
yeah.
specialty.
Hell yeah.
It's a lot of Mario, a lot of Nintendo
I remember-
Mario stuff.
Oh man, if
I remember
you play Mario
playing-
plus Rabbids, killer.
Oh, that is moneymaker.
Playing Red Dead Redemption 2 silent for the first time.
Bro, I hate you.
And Todd was so pissed. He
I
was
hate
like,
you.
what is the point? What is the fucking point?
I don't. It's like watching a TV show, but it's like watching.
But some
Gunsmoke,
people like that.
Some
No.
people do like that.
you know who doesn't? Me, and I'm the only one that matters.
Some people don't like my voice over everything going, all
I
right.
don't like my voice, but I still talk when I stream.
Yeah, I get it. But I don't know. I mean,
Uh,
I feel like we've gotten
well,
better about it.
See our stream soon on YouTube Kids, where after that, Jim will review music made for kids, and then Justin will review toys. But he'll
I'll
act
just
like a kid
play-
because he's already a kid.
I'll just play the old dude from Family Guy the entire time.
Yeah, it'll be Infant Annihilator. That's like
Hey there,
kid
little
centric.
And then
You want some
Andrew will be
popsicles?
like, as the only dad,
Yeah.
I hate all this.
I kind of do.
Burst up. He's like, "Are you winning, son?"
Jim just starts crying.
Uh,
Oh no, never. Oh man, I can say this. I'm in the Dead Dad Club. We can't say that to myself or Justin
or
oh my
or
God.
or Alyssa. Just can't. To transition away from that, welcome to whatever we still call this podcast. Is it Rant On still?
It's still. I mean,
It's still right, Todd.
if the idea is that we're talking about the randomest of random shit, yes.
Oh, man. Jeff is being digitally cucked by God of War Ragnarok.
I'm
Okay,
so
is
pissed.
I
So
for some
pissed.
reason I was like because I forgot God of War Ragnarok was even a thing, and
Really?
I thought y'all were all talking about
Oh,
the
there we
new
go.
Xenoblade game.
Shut the fuck up.
Really? Why would we
I
talk
hate
about that?
I hate you so much.
Ragnarok?
Is that what the new one's called?
No, it's not at all. It's just all I saw was like, I can't get my pre-order, and I'm like, what just went live with pre-orders? Oh yeah, Xenoblade 3.
First of all,
Jim, I'm going to tell you something right
Shut up.
now. I've never played a Xenoblade game. First off,
Actually,
Xenoblade Chronicles, the first one that came out on the Wii, is excellent.
you're not helping your case there.
Um,
it came out.
The second one, I got about 15 hours in, and my God, what a boring shit show! Holy shit!
Are they?
oh, you're really selling this.
Are they
No,
turn-
I'm telling you not to play it.
Are they turn-based RPGs?
No,
They're
and
real
that's the
fun.
thing. So they are. So I grew up with Xenosaga. So first there was Xenogears. That was for the PlayStation.
Okay.
That game is a fucking kooky mess of polarizing like insanity. People
Of
either
course.
love it or hate it.
Okay.
Then there was the Xenosaga trilogy, kind of same thing. There were 3 of them. The first one is really good. The second one is really fucking bad, and the third one is pretty good. Then they got sold to Square, and so they started making the Xenoblade games. First one came out on the Wii. In fact, that's what originated Project Rainfall for the Wii, which was to get third-party Japanese games to America. That was the big title for that. Then they were like, holy shit, this did well. Let's throw it on the 3DS. Let's throw it on the Wii U with Xenoblade Chronicles X. And then later they did it for the Switch. Then they came out with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That game is boring as shit. And how the combat works is you have to get close to your enemy. You're always fighting. You don't have to push any buttons, and you're fighting them as long as you're close to them. Then certain abilities pop up, and you can press the button to activate those abilities. But it's like auto combat, and it sucks ass. And
How's
people are
that
like,
different
"Oh,
from
you
turn-based
get."
RPGs?
What'd you say?
That sounds like Final Fantasy 12.
I was gonna say, yeah.
It's so much
But
worse than Final
worse.
Fantasy
But
12.
worse,
Yes,
yeah.
it's so much worse.
Huh.
And I like Final Fantasy 12 quite a bit.
12, not to divulge too far into that, but 12 was the one. I was too young whenever it came out, I think, and my brain wasn't working. It was very soft at the time, and I couldn't understand I forgot what the system's called, like gambits or something, where basically it helps the AI do better, and I just never could do very well in that game. But the Zodiac Age, one day I'll finish it. One day.
What about the Chaos game?
Huh?
The one where you're searching for chaos.
Oh, get out of here. I don't know. But yeah, Xenoblade is that where the shirtless guy in Smash Brothers come from?
Shulk, yes.
Okay.
Hulk.
Yeah. But yeah, so no, Jim. Geoff was not longing for Xenoblade. Or
Yeah,
Xenoblade.
I got that. I got that.
Geoff has been jerking off to the idea of pre-ordering God of War Ragnarok.
Yeah, because it comes with like a statue, right?
I don't know what it comes with.
Yeah, it'll come with like a full figure.
I stopped caring at a certain point. So he's asking everybody like where you can get it, and then earlier on our Slack,
Is it available to pre-order?
No.
That's the problem.
PlayStation, is this PlayStation that screenshot from?
Yeah, so basically, right now, it's supposed to go live tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central.
Get fucked.
And basically, reading Twitter is like the worst idea right now because they're like, "Hey, I've heard that you can go into a GameStop."
Are you just wanting the game? You're wanting a special edition,
No, he
right?
wants the
I
big boy edition.
I want the JOTNAR edition, which is $260.
You're
Opener.
Well, I mean, I didn't know it was 260 until tonight. But the game, no, that's been the fucking problem with this launch, dude. Okay, so they announced it.
communication.
They announced it last Friday, and they said, "Hey, here's everything." Conveniently left out the prices. Conveniently left out the fact that they were not going to sell it at any retailers, or rather, are they going to sell it at any retailers? No one fucking knows. As far as we know right now, it is going to be an PlayStation Direct. I called GameStop and they said, "Hey, we've got a God of War Ragnarok JE edition." And I was like,
edition.
"That's no, fuck off. That's the JOTNAR edition." I was like, "All right, cool." And I was like, "Can I if I walk into your store tonight, can I pre-order that?" "No, it's not available for pre-order yet." I was like, "Why the fuck am I talking to you then?" Anyways, then I called Best Buy, which was an even funner experience because they don't have you can't just call the store now.
No.
That hasn't been a thing for like a year.
Right. But the guy made it seem like he was in the back of the store, which was kind of funny. That was the best part.
Fuck you.
Yes. So I did see that, Jim.
That's the
Trust me,
base
I've
edition,
been
though.
That's actually the probably digital deluxe edition.
That it is. Yeah, I assume because of the $80 price tag.
Also, I love preliminary pictures.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, Play Asia is usually my go-to for stuff like that, and there is what looks like it would be the JOTNAR edition, but it's not.
That's where you got your Zelda whatever Switch one from.
No, I got that from Best Buy.
No.
Have you never heard that story?
I think I have.
So Link's Awakening came out, and I had pre-ordered the Dreamer edition, which comes with the art book.
Right.
And I pre-ordered it through. I can't remember where from, but I had changed credit cards from the pre-order to the launch, and it didn't charge me until the launch, and it like said, "Oh, this card is dead. Move on to the next person in line."
Ouch.
And so I didn't get it. So I literally
Pride.
I'm not going back to Best Buy. I fucking took the tag off of somebody's pre-order and just bought it.
Oh my god.
Wow, that is dirty.
Jesus.
I regret that. I definitely do regret that.
Nah, just own it. Just own it. Clearly you did it and you didn't take it back. And at that point you lost a bit of your soul. You're just like, man, fuck it. I wanted it.
Now,
Yeah.
I did get from Play Asia the Link's Awakening Special Edition Japanese soundtrack
That's
CD.
what it was. Okay.
Yes.
So, all right, this devolves into a question I want to ask. What is the
Digital devolves.
most expensive game you've ever bought?
I mean, as of tomorrow, if I get this thing, it'll be this.
Okay,
For sure.
Give me the previous then.
I would say because I've never bought anything beyond just like. Actually, hold on. How much was the Destiny Special Edition?
Oh, don't admit that.
Well, this is before we knew it was bad. I want to say it was $90.
That's it?
Yeah, like I said, I haven't really this is the first time I'm ever like really splurging on this.
Andrew, what do you
I'm
got?
like,
I want to say, oh yeah, you want to finish? Sorry.
I was about to say, like, I had to get my wife involved with this. I was like, this is how serious this is. I was like, listen, I'm gonna need you to wake up at 9 a.m. You're
Fuck
gonna be on
that.
bestbuy.com. No, that's when it goes live.
Wait, wake up at 9 a.m. What? Why
Or
is
no,
that?
I'm sorry. Wake up at like 8:30 because it goes live at 9.
Gotcha.
And I was like, you're gonna go on bestbuy.com, and then if it pops up, you're gonna order it, and then I'm gonna try to order it on my end, and then whoever gets it will just cancel one of the orders.
Okay.
I don't think that's unreasonable.
That's not crazy. Andrew, what you
So I was gonna ask because you're saying strictly just a game itself, not like a peripheral, not like anything else, right?
got? I mean, if you bought like a special edition console or something like that.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right.
What was the most single most expensive gaming purchase, not including like a computer part?
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. Then the only one I can really think of that I've really, really splurged on, because I don't have a lot of special edition games, especially on console. I didn't really care for a lot of the special edition stuff. But Halo Reach, I bought like.
Oh my god, I know what you're gonna say. Yep.
I bought the big fat comes with a book and everything.
I never.
Does he got the statue too?
And the
It was
helmet,
one
right?
before the statue.
I thought that was Halo 3.
No.
Reach had a statue too.
No, the
Yeah,
helmet.
Reach. Yeah. Oh, the helmet was 3, I believe. There was a full statue for Reach, which had like the entire
Squad, right?
Squad, yeah.
Yeah, I've got the helmet for 3, but I picked that up secondhand. That's the other thing. Like, I have the God of War
You got
Collector's
the statue
Edition.
from last version, right?
Right, but I paid, I want to say $60 for that on B&H. Like it just happened to.
Oh, B&H photo.
Yeah, like
oh
for
yeah, because
whatever
we
reason.
judged you because at the time B&H was very like shitty to women. That's right.
Yes.
I remember that.
Yeah,
But it happened to have like the best deal. I was like, shit. You try to get it now, it's $500.
Yikes. Yikes.
So
All right, Jim, master of collecting physical media. What do you got?
For games, I would say,
We'll expand yours in a bit, though.
so I'm trying to remember what was more expensive. So 150 for the Ease 8 special edition.
So fairly recently.
That would have been no, that was the year I got my Switch, so 2018.
okay.
What a good gift that was.
It was a good gift, you know.
I forgot I helped
But I
contribute to that
think-
gift.
But I think I paid $5 more.
Oh, I thought you were about to say $500.
No,
Excuse
for the Shin Megami Tensei 5 Premium Edition at $155, I think is what it was. Now, I did spend $200 on, and we even talked about this game a few minutes ago. I did spend $200 on a copy of Xenosaga Episode 3.
You're a piece of shit.
Pre-owned?
Pre-owned!
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
But it had everything.
Geoff, did you buy that Destiny PS4? It was the white one with like the emblem on the top, right?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't the console itself. I put it in chat. It was
It's
the
just
limited.
the game?
It was limited edition. Came with the steelbook.
Oh, I remember that one. I remember
The expansion
those-
pass.
Those sat on the shelves at Best Buy for so long.
Oh my god, I do remember that. Yep.
The PlayStation was beautiful. Do you remember
Yeah, it was.
the white or marble PlayStation and like
I
the gold
do.
icon on the top? Did Michael have that?
I do because Michael has it.
Yeah, that makes sense. He was the Destiny guy, and then he fell off.
Well, it was funny because his girlfriend was like, "Hey, which one should I get?"
Oh.
I was like,
Whoops.
"You should get him the Destiny one. That's the one he wants."
Are those still available anywhere?
There's
Used or
one.
anything?
There's one left in stock on Amazon for $436.
Oh my god!
Woo.
And it's not even a pro.
Yeah, I have
No.
I wonder how much my PlayStation 4 goes for. Probably not much.
Do you have a special edition?
I have the Darth Vader
Oh,
special edition.
Okay.
All right,
Not a
yeah.
pro.
You know which PlayStation 4 I wanted so fucking much? Do y'all remember like that special edition translucent blue one? It was like
yeah.
PlayStation 4,
Yep.
I think Days of Play. That
Wow,
the
I don't remember that.
Sexiest. Let me see if I can find it.
Well, because correct me if I'm wrong, that was the special. That was like the PlayStation anniversary, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it wasn't the old style one, like the PS1 style.
Well, but I thought they released it specifically for.
Oh,
That-
no, it's not the Days of Play one. Hold on, it's something else. Sony celebrates selling 500 million with a limited edition 2 terabyte PS4 Pro.
Oh.
So this was obviously near the end of the console cycle. Here you go, Geoff. It was gorgeous.
Did you ever watch the Relaxing End on Twitter?
What is that?
It's actually he's on. I'm sorry, he's actually on YouTube. My bad.
Oh.
I'll put it in the chat. So
I see something
basically-
that says the face reveal. Is he a
um,
VTuber?
no. So basically,
Oh, he's
that's
an
one of his
unboxer.
unboxing. Yeah, but white gloves.
I see that.
Basically, he's very careful when he opens the stuff up. It's almost like ASMR related, if you want to really classify it. But the people will just send him stuff constantly to unbox.
Did he unbox that PlayStation?
He did, yeah.
Also, the ROG phone. I think mine is actually rather recent. My KO edition of Scott Pilgrim. I think is
Oh,
my
yeah.
most expensive ever.
Yep.
Oh, how much was my turtle?
How much was that?
140, 150? Something like
Oh,
that.
okay. So
And
I'm
then
sitting
Nick-
at like
and then I gave
the
Nick
highest.
game. Yeah, the most expensive. I think that's the most expensive I've ever spent on a single.
So,
game.
but I will be, as of tomorrow, if I get this,
Oh,
the most
yeah,
expensive out of us.
Now
Yeah.
let me be clear. If like tomorrow they're like, hey, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, $400 comes with a helmet, comes with a statue, I would blow all my money on it. Like that's the only like series that I like will die for at this point, because issues aside, they've never really missed. Like Andromeda was not bad.
Am I getting
technical issues?
These games for free from Prime?
Yeah, you're getting those games for free. Did you not?
Cool.
Oh, I guess he hasn't seen me malding about.
No, I did, and I just was like, oh yeah, that is happening.
Yeah, Daddy Bezos giving
okay.
away 3 of the best games of the last 15 years.
And then he's also giving away Need for Speed Heat. Add that in there.
It's also one of.
Oh, Andrew,
No.
I sampled the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Good Lord,
It's awful.
it's really bad. Also, I did buy the VA. I thought I paid way more for this. I bought the VHS Shredder's Revenge.
Oh yeah, that's
right. It was only $65.
It was barely above MSRP.
$65, yeah.
Yeah, I think I bought the Scott Pilgrim edition that I did because it was like $50-$60, and it's okay.
I mean, to be fair, they're both basically, I'm gonna say this in quotes, basically remakes of old games. So I'd hope they aren't that expensive.
Yeah.
Shredder's Revenge.
I can't wait to. This VHS looks fucking awesome, though.
So the reason why I want this so much is it comes with a replica of Thor's hammer, which is okay, right?
You know you can buy that from Marvel, right?
I've seen one that's a tool set.
Yeah,
I have to. It comes with a cloth map from the game.
You know you can make those.
Also comes with a vinyl gem of the game soundtrack.
Yeah, but does it come with a cassette?
Ah, fuck off!
You gotta stop with the cassettes. Vinyls at
no.
Go back
have
into
you
the
not,
earth.
Have you not been reading the Sounds of the Void?
Oh,
on Twitter?
I have things to say.
About the cassette company that he wants to own one day.
Oh, no,
I do.
Jim,
I wanna open up a label.
Every time Jim brings up that, I always message him. I'm like, something about bad for the environment. I'm just like, fuck you, bad for the environment. They're at least like vinyls. You can melt them back down and do something with it. I wanted to kind of go off of this. Have any of you owned like special edition consoles?
No.
I have one, but I bought it pre-owned.
Oh,
That doesn't matter. What do you have?
I have, and I hate to say it but it's when I really, really, really loved playing Gears of War. I have the Gears of War 4 Xbox One.
Okay. I thought you were gonna say the 360. That looks awesome.
No, I wanted the 360, but like I had to get an Xbox One when I moved in with my fiance.
Right.
Like I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna get this one because I've been wanting this one for some time, and I'm gonna get the console and the cool controller that comes with it. Turns out if you buy anything pre-owned on GameStop.com, they don't give a crap what controller you get.
No, they don't. So I posted the one special edition console I've ever had. This is a tragic tale that I must tell you all now. I had the Donkey Kong 64 N64, which was see-through bright green. And
I remember those. Yeah.
So at one point I had an N64 and it broke, and I was like, "Oh, I was a sad boy about it." And my mother at one point, so this is like maybe August, September, walked into my room, showed me the box for this, and said, "Hey, is this what you wanted for Christmas?" And I flipped out and said, "Yes." And she goes, "Okay, well, you'll see it at Christmas."
I know how that fucking feels.
Took it right back away, and I just was sad about it. But Donkey Kong 64 is an amazing game, and everybody should play it. But that was my sad tale. My mother cucked me with console.
It's
maybe,
a cool
think of a
looking
different
console.
word.
No, she cucked it. I would have fucked that N64. Have you seen? Oh God, I almost said the wrong Donkey Kong character, and it was the child one. Never mind.
Oh no! Oh no!
Dixie is the small one.
Trixie, you're thinking Trixie Kong.
Trixie is the one I was.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's the babe.
or so
I mean,
we
that
hope.
or Lanky Kong, because like you never know what he can do with those hands.
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, that was my one special edition console I've ever owned.
I had a white PlayStation 2, and but I got it in a trade, and then I sold that.
Oh,
So I never really had it.
they sell renewed N64s via Amazon.
So they sell everything on Amazon. You can treat it like eBay
For
if you want
Prime?
to.
Oh my God. $165.
Yeah,
though.
it's
Fuck
actually super fucking easy to make an Amazon seller account.
Yep.
And here's the kicker. As long as you sell something, like once every 30 or 40 days, it could be something very small. They
No,
really don't care.
No, I'm saying this is directly from Amazon. Like Amazon.
Yes,
not a third-party seller.
that's most likely because it was sent to an Amazon fulfillment center by the seller.
A Nintendo 64?
100%. If they don't have the room for it, like a warehouse, you can ship it directly to the Amazon fulfillment center.
all right.
Sorry, Andrew.
I actually worked at one. What? Like,
So-
yeah, he's right. They send a lot of shit. If they
blown
can't
away.
hold on to it.
That
But
blows my mind.
the website does fully say if it was sold by Amazon or by a third party.
Yeah, that was fully by Amazon, which is whatever. Still, are there any local game stores like that are good near us?
I like Rare and Retro. Game Over's fun.
Sorry,
Game
let me
Over.
rephrase that. That also, do they also have the new games?
Oh,
That's
no.
Oh.
this was my problem tonight. Was I literally was just like, I've got Best Buy. I called Target
Target?
and I talked to the guy in electronics and he was like, "Oh, we don't do pre-orders."
Yeah, they don't.
And I was like, "That's kind of a bummer." And he was like,
Target does not
"Yeah."
give a fuck about
He's like,
anything.
"Yeah, I mean, you could just like show up the day of and we might have it." And I was like, "That's in November, dude." He was like, "Yeah."
That's usually their response to things. Yeah.
What's funny is all of the electronic
shit.
people in Target are Market Source employees.
Oh, that explains why they're so shitty.
Oh yeah, they're not actually Target employees per se.
Hey, say it correctly.
Target.
Target.
I thought you meant per se, and I was like, "What?"
No, I don't give a fuck about the word per se. But Target, you gotta put a little bit of respect on its name. Fucking, I'll be so happy for you once you get this pre-order. But that's a lot of fucking money.
Thanks.
That's a lot of fucking money.
Well, okay. Let me just throw this out here.
I know
this
you're
was
gift cards.
yeah,
store
but here's
credits.
the problem. I may not be able to use that.
I
tomorrow.
know.
Which, like I already talked to Julia, is that this is, she's like, "Listen, I'll go half with you. This will be like your Christmas present." And I was like, "Okay, I'm down for that." So,
Ugh. Still,
but like, I can't explain it. It's just the God of War, the game, was such like a monumental thing for me, and like just seeing because first off, I love Norse mythology in general,
Mm-hmm.
but it was like, watching the documentary about it and everything, I was like, man, there's one point in my life where I really wanted to do video games, like as a career.
Like make
I w-
video games?
Yeah, I wanted to work at Naughty Dog. That was going to be my dream out of college.
Was this like the Jack and Daxter era?
Yeah, it would have been right before Uncharted. Like Uncharted wasn't even a thing at that point. So this would have been 2003 or 4, maybe.
No, okay.
Wanted to work there, realized if I was going to do what I wanted to do, it was going to take a lot of math, and
Math is hard.
then I just kind of like fell off the wayside. Watching that documentary like rejuvenated that like dream in me, if that makes sense.
I still haven't watched that.
I'm hoping that they do one for Ragnarok.
What is it called again? Just for
Raising
the viewers?
Raising Kratos.
Okay.
And it literally starts like almost at the very beginning of development. Like if you want to see how a AAA title has been developed start to finish, this is a really great documentary to watch. Because it details quite a lot. And it actually, the fun part, when this game was announced, me and David did the E3 like live reaction.
I remember that.
They have that in there, but they have like the lead up to it as well. They're like, hey, this is the demo that we built specifically for this. We don't know if it's going to work exactly correctly. Like everything that could have gone wrong was like laid out before that. It's almost like taking a peek behind the curtains when they announced the first iPhone. I don't know if y'all ever read that story, but like the demo for the first iPhone could have gone it could have been catastrophic, because he was basically limited. Steve Jobs was limited to doing certain demos, because at the time the iPhone was a fucking wreck. It barely worked. And if you didn't do certain things in a certain order, the entire device would crash. So that was fascinating, like reading the story behind that too.
That's fucking Steve Jobs. I don't really. I never got that urge, and also like I was never like I want to make games. I'm creative to a certain extent.
It's more of the story for me now. Like,
then you need to know more about wyverns.
Oh my god.
that was a whole thing, man.
So Nick and I have been playing a lot of Monster Hunter Rise as of late.
You gotta stop.
And yeah, there's a lot of wyvern talk in it. And I feel like they just throw the word around whenever it's convenient for them.
Uh-huh.
Because they could be like, oh, that's a wyvern.
Oh,
well,
shit.
why is it a wyvern? Well, it looks like a bunny. Well, that's the wyvern over there and it looks like a dragon. Why?
A mythical animal usually represented as a two-legged winged creature resembling a dragon. That's all the dictionary says on a wyvern.
Yeah.
So that leaves it very open to interpretation, I guess.
Yeah.
It is very, very open. And then like when you have like what looks like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, and then all of a sudden it grows wings and flies away.
Now
It's kind of like yeah, yep.
Second it gets wings, wyvern.
It's like, Charizard can't be a dragon, but all these things can be a wyvern. Cool.
Is Charizard a wyvern, technically?
Oh, that's a good question there.
Let's Google. Let's see what it says. Mega
Let us know in the
Charizard
chats.
could be a wyvern, according to
Oh.
on Reddit. That's my default place to look up answers for everything.
I'm gonna start a hashtag Charizard is a wyvern.
Are you gonna be a wyvern truther?
Yeah. I'm gonna put out a 40-minute video of me talking about why.
Wyverns don't have arms, which Charizard does have.
Oh, boo.
Oh no. Alright, well, that ruined that. well, maybe we'll fight some wyverns in D&D coming up soon.
Do you know what's really funny about searching for God of War on BestBuy.com?
You're gonna pull up a bunch of shit that's not what you want.
So the first
PSP
one,
shit?
no, the first one,
Chains of Olympus.
first one is God of War,
Uh-huh.
PlayStation 4.
Uh-huh.
The second one is the Xbox Series X, 1 terabyte console.
I see that. Why?
Gears
I
of
don't
War.
fucking know.
Gears of War? Yeah, maybe.
No, but it's not a console bundle. It's just the
console
console.
itself.
And then God of War 3 remastered.
Yeah,
and
and then
Hogwarts Legacy.
and then Gotham Knights Collector's Edition,
And then Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
which it makes me feel better that the Collector's Edition of Gotham Knights is more expensive than the JOTNAR edition.
I wonder if it comes with a physical version.
Probably not.
Let's find out.
It does. I think it does.
Oh no. Sorry.
I still listen. I don't know. I was pissed about it at first. I've come to peace with it. For those who don't know,
This doesn't
for those who don't know, the most expensive edition of this God of War package does not come with a physical copy of the game.
It's like
Even though
Jim's worst nightmare.
even though it comes with a steelbook.
That's stupid.
I love it.
Yeah,
I-
What do you put in the
100%.
steelbook?
You just put it on your shelf and just
You
kind of
can
go
put-
like,
You can put the card.
yeah, I was about to
That's the
say,
code in
you
the
put the
steelbook.
digital card and be like, you just pat it fondly as you put it in the case and never use it again.
Fucking stupid ass.
Oh yeah, I did want to see if Atlas has a new game coming out.
Atlas, yeah, Soul Hackers.
Persona 6.
Persona, no, it's
Soul Hackers.
yeah, Soul Hackers 2. And
Persona
they were doing the special edition, and I actually don't know if it's up for sale yet.
Persona 6.
Australia already sold out of the JOTNAR edition.
Uh-oh.
Soul Hackers 2. Wait, what? 2?
Yeah, the original game came out on the Saturn.
Oh, it comes out in Steam.
Yeah, and that's if I can't get the special edition, that's how I'm gonna get it.
Did you play the first one?
Yeah, I played it on the 3DS.
Oh. Okay.
There's a game called Eternites that was talked about during like one of the PlayStation state of plays.
Eternities into Dreams.
Yeah, right. And like it apparently was made by a guy that really liked like Persona 3, 4, and 5. And in the trailer, because they have the dating mechanic in it, in the trailer, there is a button to hold hands. So it is an instant day one buy for me.
Oh my god.
Jim, I don't know if this collector's edition has the physical game. I think it just has a steelbook, just like the other one does.
No way, really?
What are you talking about?
His
Soul Hackers 2.
It says it comes with a game for your console. But
It comes with a
doesn't say
game,
if
but
it's physical or not.
Doesn't say if it's Soul Hackers
God
2 or
damn
not.
Wait, is this the like ridiculous version? Okay, it is. It is exactly what I remember it being.
Yeah.
So, they also, oh man, Atlas is really bad about
Everything.
A lot.
Well, no, okay. So when Dancing All Night, the newer 2 Dancing All Night games came out,
Uh-huh.
they were full ass price games, $60, and they only had like 5 songs like built into it. Everything
pay
else
those
was
royalties.
DLC.
Oh, they got you like Rock Band where you had to.
Oh man, I didn't buy that game, but I definitely
Oh,
I have it
God.
I have it on the Vita, and
Oh.
thankfully it's all there.
Most expensive game I ever bought might be Rock Band. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I was
Oh,
thinking about that
no.
too. I think
I never
got
bought
it.
Rock Band. Never
I
bought
Well-
Rock Band.
bought Rock Band Beatles.
Oh, I bought that
Ooh.
in a pawn shop.
It was my favorite one.
I bought Guitar Hero Metallica, the like special edition.
Oh, the Stranger Things band?
God damn, no. I'm fucking leaving. I'm gonna leave.
I was telling Todd last night. I was like, that is the shortest debate I have ever had with anybody.
You were right though. Why would I keep going?
It was
We're so
interesting.
used to
That's all.
People digging. In
I saw a TikTok and it was like, you're a Guitar Center employee and
You
Stranger
sent me that
Things
one.
just played that episode, and it was like just a bunch of kids badly playing Master of Puppets.
Oh
Oh,
no!
is that a different one than you sent me? Because you sent me another one where it's like you work at Guitar Center and it shows one guy playing Master of Puppets
And one guy playing Guns N'
then it cuts
Roses.
to Guns N' Roses.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
of
that's
Thor
what
and
it-
Thunder, and then it cuts to someone else playing some other really shitty song, and the top comments are, and then me playing Wonderwall.
It's not well. So for me, it was always at least once.
Stairway.
Not Stairway. Smoke on the Water.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that song. You know,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Rock band or Guitar Hero, one of the two.
I used to play Monkey Wrench.
By Foo Fighters.
Hell yeah.
A fun one.
R.I.P.
What was I supposed to say? Does it make you feel better, Jim, that the actor like actually learned to play that in 2 weeks?
Good for him. No, I
Yeah,
want to.
he learned it without tabs or the internet. Like,
All by ear.
That makes me want to like, and I've never had anything against that show. I love everything about that show. I just have never watched past season 1. But what I've heard is that this is the best season, and it beyond the like Metallica and all that stuff, but it's just very good. So
the length of it was a bit of a concern.
Mhm.
And what I mean by the length is, I mean like the last episode of the series or the season, it's 2 hours and 29 minutes. It's basically a movie at that point.
a movie and a half.
Yeah, it is. So, but I mean, you don't feel that, if that makes any sense.
Bullshit.
Well,
sorry, I know I'm
mean,
yawning. I didn't sleep good last night.
I mean, what isn't a lot of the movies lately? You know, like save the Batman. You don't. It was like almost 2 hours and some odd minutes, and
I didn't.
That was like 2 hours and 46 minutes, I think.
I did not feel that because I thoroughly enjoyed that movie.
That was one of the only things I bought on Prime Day was the 4K Blu-ray for
I
that.
bought nothing on Prime Day.
I bought an Anchor charger.
Good job, Jim.
Thank you.
They didn't have it at Best Buy.
I bought something from Relapse Records, like web store. That was it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bought a hat.
My canned oxygen stuff still isn't shipped.
Yeah, dude, that shit's gonna be a while. I do you know what Ninth Inning Texas is?
No.
So it's a Houston-based like baseball themed like t-shirt and like clothing company. And they actually like ceased to exist a while back, but they came back for like a special edition shirt drop. I ordered that thing like what feels like a year ago and I have not seen it.
It's just like limited run games. All right. What else we got? I ran out of stuff to talk about.
Well, I was
You
gonna
were-
say we
oh.
got more wyverns with Jim.
Oh,
Todd was going to say something about Sounds of the Void.
you should read it.
Oh yeah, it's out. It's
Yeah.
out real late, and I apologized for that. It's out real
Was
late.
that technically the June one?
That was the June one
What?
because it came out. So I put it out yesterday. The first part of this month has been in. I try to do it the first week of the month, but just like what happened the first week is, I have a new job. It was a very busy 4th of July. Then my dad goes into the hospital. Then my sister gets COVID and it's fucking bad. And I haven't had a lot of time. So it took me a little while longer. I apologize.
Well, they can't hear your apologies in the void. So
Yeah.
Like, can I ask a question? Like a real question? Like, I want to know about how the sausage is made here. How do you stay so consistent with your articles too? Like, because even me, I'm kind of like, I want to do all these neat trash articles. I do not feel it in my heart of hearts to do another
So
article.
so I have a rhythm. So number one, I organize. So I use YouTube Music. I don't use Spotify or anything like that.
Yeah.
I have a playlist for every month of the year.
Okay.
And anytime I like an album, I add it to that playlist. And then when it's about when the last Friday, which is New Music Day, when the last Friday hits and those last albums come out, and I pick my albums of the week, that's when I start prepping my top 5 LPs and top 3 EPs.
Oh.
And then basically I already have my thoughts around them, so I just put them down on paper. It's the intro to the blog that takes a while. And this month I talked about the 30th anniversary to Dream Theater's Images and Words.
By the way, Jim, you weren't that late in comparison to your normal uploads.
No, that's not true. This was the latest one I've done.
Right, but in comparison, not that bad. April, you posted it the 4th of May. May, you posted it the 6th of June. In June, you posted it the 12th and 13th of July. It's just gradually slipping from you. It's a couple days every month. So next month, whenever July's comes out, it will come out August 16th.
No, it's going to come out. Let's see what. I even looked at it today. So August 1st is a Monday. So theoretically, the 29th, which is a Friday, will be the last Friday of July music.
Right.
So I will write, and I'm telling this now, it is a declaration. Okay. I will have for Monday morning the 1st, Sounds of the Void, July 2022.
Wow.
Remember this.
All right. Remind Jim to post the article on the. No, I'm going to put it on the day that you proclaimed.
Proclaimed. I mean, declared all that.
Now you can wrap up spring and summer.
Well, and I thought about doing a top 10 so far of 2022 as like a I'm sorry thing, and I was gonna put that out this weekend, but I don't want to do that.
You don't owe anyone apologies.
You don't want to make a Watch Mojo style video?
No. So again, I've said this before. I would love to be like a Ken's Death Metal Crypt type of guy. Who's or Melanie Loves Death Metal. Those are probably the two most famous YouTube death metal people.
Those old chestnuts.
But they both have they both have dry as fuck personalities. But the reason why everybody watches them is because they have insane collections behind them. Jim, it's crazy.
Jim, whenever you say everyone watching them, what do you think?
Well, okay, let's
what do you consider everyone watching?
Don't look. But what do you think his average views are?
Ken's Death Metal Crypt. Okay, on a video that's not just him posting an EP or some kind of music.
Yeah, with him.
I would probably say video. 100,000.
You're so close. By a factor of 100, it's 1,000 views.
Okay. Oh wow, he did only get 1,500.
Most of his video has.
But look at that behind him. Look at how awesome that looks.
Right, but what I'm trying.
You can make that too.
I can't.
Yes, you could.
Fake it.
Yeah. Cardboard is a wonderful tool.
We could take a picture of it, put a green screen behind you, and boom.
Boom. His most viewed video has 72,000 views, and it's his biggest talking head video has 12,000 views.
And it's I bet you it's his tour of his room.
Is.
Here's what we can do. Very simple. I'm gonna need you to take a clean plate of your background, just clean plate, right? Because I assume you got shelves behind you of some sort. If you don't, that's fine.
I don't have that either. I mean, kind of. I got
cool. You. No, that's cool. I just need you to shoot a clean plate of where you would be sitting with the camera, facing the wall. We'll drop in some IKEA shelves, because they're black as sin. and then we will.
That's
and then
kinda
we will put
racist.
some. Is it?
Sorry, I'm sorry.
I don't know anymore.
But then we'll put some albums on the.
Well,
on the shelf.
here's also the thing though, and I'll be honest with you. That's not anything, but the artist who does Ken's Death Metal Crypt and like it's the same person who does mine.
Yeah, I figured because they look the exact same. They all look the exact same.
Wait, the logo?
The banner.
Not
on
the
his
not
YouTube channel.
yeah, no, the everything on his YouTube channel,
It's
the artist
exact
is the same.
style. It's the exact same style. That's how I knew
Is
what
that
it
why
was.
you paid that person
Uh-huh.
too much money?
I didn't pay him
Because
too
you're
much
like-
money. I did
because
not
you'll
pay
be
him
like-
too much money.
Because
Did
you'll
pay
be
him more
like,
than
I have.
$5?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
about to say. You listen. Here's what crossed your mind. You're like, if I pay this man this money, then I will be in the same class
No.
as this YouTube channel.
Look here. Well, here's the thing. So let me give you some statistics.
Okay,
All right.
there we go. All right.
So, and this is my Instagram where I am the most active.
Which is fake news.
Okay. So when I go back last month to the May best of post,
Huh?
I got 25 likes.
Okay.
Okay. This month, I have 53 likes. Over
Oh, that's
double.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so proud.
So I'm getting there.
So
So
you're
again-
saying?
And I have
Did you say come get some?
no. I'm getting
I
there.
was about to say, do we want to compare post on rantingmedia.com? Do we want to
No.
play this game? I have, like,
No.
I have the oldest post. I have like one of the oldest.
You're
posts
still
there.
winning.
All right, so here's the plan, guys. Andrew, hook them up with a green screen. We know you probably have 1,000 of them.
Oh my
Two,
god!
I'm just gonna watch one of that old fuck's videos. Wait for him to dip off screen and just screenshot his background, and then we're just gonna do that.
So
Probably fun.
you want a little bit of how the sausage is made over here. I use the NVIDIA thing
I'm
with
well aware
RTX.
you do because it fades in and out as your streams go, and I love watching it happen.
Yeah, because I can't help it. Whatever, man. I'm not
So,
putting
like-
up a whole canopy.
Mine is super solid, but I'm just too lazy, so I stopped videos.
I was about to
streaming
say.
overall.
I was about to say. Do you want me just to buy that from you at this point? Like, are you selling it?
No, because then I'll want it. I want what I can't have.
yeah.
It's sitting
I
in
mean,
my bedroom right now.
You mean like
I
the
can hear my-
okay?
Like
Okay.
an Oculus Rift and an iPhone 11 and all the other technology that I've sold you over the years.
What if we held it in another
You sold me an
area?
iPhone 8.
Oh, I sold you an iPhone 8. My bad. 8 Pro.
Yeah. Because well, I don't think they had an 8 Pro, did they? It was just an 8.
The big one.
Yeah.
8 Max. I don't know. So- I was about to say you or Andrew can borrow it if you want. But there will be someday where I'm like, I want to do something.
No.
I don't have a creative bone in my body.
The reason why I don't is like I actually
Your
am
office
keeping
is
my
small too.
well, I'm keeping my office clean now. Like I actually
Oh.
because
Now
like
that-
I like
now that you show up on camera.
yeah, because I'm like, listen, I'm on camera every week. It's like it keeps me honest, man. It's nice.
I want to move my desk to my bedroom so I can control the environment a bit more. Because I realize that's half of my problems with audio. Because you know how in apartments there's like that really big AC vent. It's
Yeah,
immediately to my left.
yeah.
So
Well,
every
I
time my
mean,
AC kicks on.
You
It's
could
loud.
you could also put like some like sound panels up in your bedroom too.
Right, but I need to get the desk in there first.
Right. How big is your space in your bedroom? Wait,
Enough
didn't you-
for my full setup?
Didn't you have your desk in there at one point?
Yeah, originally, but then whenever I got
Oh.
the standing desk, I was like, this might be better out in what we called Studio B during Extra Life. This was where
Yeah.
Andrew was.
Where Nick's computer died.
No, that's Studio C.
Mm.
That,
No,
that's
wait,
Well,
what are you talking
Studio B
Ranting-
is where the
ranting-
TV died.
Ranting Media Studio West.
Oh, yeah.
Studio B was where Andrew was.
Mhm.
And Studio C was where the TV died.
I'm
Which
at Rainting Media's Site B right now.
I'm starting to think that it wasn't Nick, but I'm gonna continue
Oh.
voting on it because it makes me laugh. Because now I got that line straight through the center. Ugh.
Well, now that I got that sweet fiber.
Ooh, do we have a Site C?
I mean,
we have like 5 sites now.
is this... Well, here's the funny thing. Michael's house is also fiber-based, right?
He's definitely had fiber for longer than a lot of people.
Right. And he was like, I'm gonna stream. And he even has
and he has a really nice desk setup with soundproofing and all
not only that, but he also has the lights. Not the
Elgato key lights.
No, it's like the triangles. It's the
Nano Leafs.
It's like the off-brand Nano Leafs.
Oh man, Nano Leaf put out some limited edition black ones.
The black ones? I saw that.
Sexy as fuck, but they're expensive.
So the Nano Leaf Elements actually wasn't that bad.
Right, but the black ones though.
But the problem with me is it would bother me to have the cord like running down. Like I realize it's a necessary component for those lights to work.
I mean, I'm sorry that we don't have wireless power for you.
No, I get it. Like I'm saying, but it's like
I know. And for me, it wouldn't be an issue because my desk setup is like rather high, so I wouldn't probably notice it. God, I just at a certain point, I might just pay people to move this fucking desk because it is too heavy. It is so fucking heavy. But then I have to reset up everything, and that doesn't sound fun.
I mean, but if you're paying them, then they can help you move your shit in there.
No, I don't want that. Nah, as we have learned by me moving, Jeffrey, you can move my furniture. I could give a shit less if you break my furniture, but I will move my computer and my monitors because that's the only thing in my life I've ever spent good.
A substantial amount of money on. Yeah, I hear you.
Like,
well, I helped you move those too.
Yeah, I'm aware, but like in general, I'm not gonna fucking.
Let's see. I've helped Todd move
3 times in the same apartment complex.
3 times in the same apartment complex.
You didn't help me move to this current one. Thanks for being a friend. Kidding. I didn't ask you. I paid.
I completely offered, and you just never took me up on it. I paid people this time. I know. I was about to say. I was like, I offered, and you said no.
And then they broke stuff. No, they only broke minor things. So yeah, team building meeting, moving my desk into my room.
I thought you were about to say the Rainforest Cafe.
Oh no, that's another team building meeting.
I feel like that's gonna be. I feel like that's gonna be our
Christmas party.
No, maybe.
I didn't realize it was fucking Eddie Brubaker and Ted Nivison.
Yeah.
I love both of them.
Who are they exactly?
So
I've never seen the other dude before.
Yeah, I've never seen Ted before.
Oh yeah, he's been on Smosh a lot.
I saw Ted on the Berio for Ludwig.
Oh yeah, I've seen him on that from that before.
So I've seen Eddie.
I've seen random things.
Well, Eddie used to do a bunch of stuff with
Gus Johnson.
Who is canceled as fuck now.
Is he?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
I would say yes, but also no. Like he's doing videos again, and other people are in those videos.
Oh, really? I wonder what his views are like.
I mean,
that really
deeply sorry after X.
Okay, that was the funny bit. Is that he gets on this dude's channel. I don't know what the fucking guy's name is.
Steven Subtic.
Mama Dr. Jones interview.
Yeah.
So he gets
Gus
on
Johnson
there.
was basically a Smoshcast member when all this happened.
He was also in Sugar Pine 7 a lot.
Yes.
Was he a Smosh cast member?
No, he was
on there a lot.
He was on there a lot, yeah.
Right.
He is still posting videos, like you said.
Yeah, so long story short, No. Well, I mean, as they shouldn't, because he's a piece of shit.
Mm.
Sorry. I mean,
No, he
actually,
is.
no. No, I'm not sorry. Actually, now I'm thinking
I
about
still
it.
don't know what he did.
So-
Allegations.
So his girlfriend is, or
Was.
ex-girlfriend, I should say, is Abelina Sabrina, I think
Sabrina
is her name.
Abelina.
No,
Other way around.
The way that
Yeah.
you said it, yeah.
And basically they were together for I don't know how long.
Uh-huh.
One day she posts on her YouTube that she had
Topic pregnancy.
a topic pregnancy.
Yes.
And if you definitely, if it's hard to watch the video.
Oh,
if
the
you
whole
haven't
thing
watched
is
it.
tough.
But essentially, it started off with when she was first found to be pregnant. He was like, "Well, you need to get an abortion because you're going to ruin my career."
Wow.
And so that's the tip of the iceberg for how shitty this quickly turned.
Yep.
She was basically in the hospital dying, and he didn't show up. He refused to show up because he said, "Well, I'm supposed to, do some work with some friends, and then we're going to go out to
It
drinks.
turned out it was Smosh.
And eat with my friends. That's what we're going to do." So the entire time he was just basically like screaming at her about like how shitty this was bad like for him the entire time. Just like a completely like the shittiest human being possible.
I just posted it in the chat.
I ain't watching that. It makes me sad. He wrote, at this time of stepping away from the podcast, this is his apology. The remainder of the year's live shows will be canceled with refunds being issued. Shortly after Johnson's post, Sabrina tweeted, I won't accept a misleading apology with lies in it. I don't forgive you.
Ooh.
So
what year was this?
This was last year.
Yeah.
This was last year.
So the pregnancy became so severe that her fallopian tubes ruptured.
Right.
But basically, I don't know. It's just and the thing is that like the entire video, she never mentions him. Like she never specifically calls him out.
Her partner at the time.
But she's been known to be with him for so long at that point.
Right. So it's clear like this is who this is.
Right.
But basically, fast forward, he comes back onto this show. Who the guy is basically like, well, I think there's two sides to every story, and we just got to really listen to both sides. And like the entire like time, he's just like, oh yeah, it was such a horrible time for me, and I'm sure it's a horrible time for her too. But it is what it is. That's basically the vibe that he was giving off the entire time.
It's a horrible time for her because you made it that way for her.
It's almost like, I don't know if you all saw the Prime Minister's Britain's like resignation speech. He's like, them's the breaks. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my god.
Talking about Boris Johnson?
Yes.
Oh my god.
That's literally
say.
That's literally his resignation speech. He was just like, them's the breaks.
His homie, Boris Johnson.
I love how you're like, hey, your prime minister resigned.
Yeah. All right. I don't know.
Oh, I do actually have a story.
Oh, okay. And then I have a file topic after that, I guess.
So we started watching Under the Banner of Heaven. I don't know if you all have.
What is that?
So it's the Andrew Garfield show. It's on Hulu.
The slap.
And basically, he is a Mormon detective, and he is.
That's already super interesting to me.
Well, it gets even more interesting. This is based off a real story. First off, so basically, it's him investigating the murder of this lady and her child, and it involves a super famous family in the Mormon community. They're like the rock stars of the Mormon community. And I don't know what brought it up, but we were talking about I was talking about the girl. They mentioned several times like the lady who gets murdered. You see her like in flashbacks and stuff. And they're like, "Oh, you're just so pretty." And I was in my mind, I was like, you know what? She actually is kind of pretty. And I looked up her IMDb, and apparently she's from Britain. And now Julia keeps saying that she's my British girlfriend.
We knew it. Dum 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 dum.
Daisy Edgar Jones is her name.
That sounds very Brita. Daisy Edgar Jones. She looks
Oh,
like,
yeah, I know
looks
her.
like Dakota Johnson, but
Yeah, oh, maybe that's what I'm
Yes.
thinking of.
British.
Yes, he does look extremely like Dakota Johnson.
So just go watch 50 Shades of Grey and get over it.
No.
You could see the best line in cinema history, though.
Where her uncle directed her banging.
Did you all hear about the story behind that, like what she told recently, Dakota Johnson?
No.
So E.L. James is the okay.
Oh,
Jesus.
Sorry.
E.L. James is the author of that book, and
Yeah,
she
Twilight
basically she came on the set and she was like, why aren't we filming the internal dialogue that I wrote in the book? And just
Like
basically
her
all this
thinking?
like, yeah, just like the stupidest shit. So at one point, the director got so tired of it that they would film all the scenes that she wanted.
And then cut.
And then exactly, she would then leave for the day, and they're like, all right, now we're going to shoot the actual scenes that we're having for the movie. It was just, I found that so horrible for like, because you like, just imagine they're like, all right, we're basically filming 2 movies at once.
Well, I guess I know why like E.L. James kind of wanted it that way, because if you think about the source material of 50 Shades of Grey and the source material of that, which is Twilight, you can hear people's thoughts because it's from the perspective of somebody that also can read minds. That makes sense.
Yeah. I mean,
Wait,
I
no. The books were from Bella's perspective. She couldn't. What?
She couldn't read
Never
minds.
mind. I was trying to help her, but she fucked up. Never mind.
No, she couldn't read minds.
As long as they don't cut the best line of dialogue where
I was about to ask what you meant by that.
so I've never seen 50 Shades of Grey, but I watched Critical do a video talking about it, and it is the line is she says, "Are you going to make love to me now?"
Oh.
He responds, "I don't make love, I fuck."
Yeah, there's a lot of lines similar to that in the books. It's just so you can tell it's fan fiction. Like, this belongs on Wattpad more than anything. And
Yeah.
it's just like, who decided to publish this? Because it's shit like that. Because, like, if you think about it, the original, like I brought up earlier, the source material, Twilight has the stupid fucking say it out loud vampire. Like,
yeah.
This is the same bullshit, but just dirtier. And I'm like, I hate this.
When you said the "I fuck" line, it instantly made me think of the video I just posted in the chat. It's
I don't know what that is.
Oh my god!
Oh, the fact that Goofy fucks. Yeah, Disney doesn't admit that Goofy fucks. Basically.
Oh my god.
So Geoff, I'm gonna send you all 3 an article I want you to look at. I'm really glad that we have Andrew and Jim here, my tabletop gamers. There is a new board game coming out that I think y'all are gonna enjoy. So here's the article.
Is it Cones of Dunshire?
Give me some reactions.
No.
Yeah, I read this. Yeah, don't know why this is happening, to be honest with you.
So Wordle, popular website owned by New York Times,
Gonna be fucking exclusive to Target, like
is now being turned into a multiplayer board game.
Nah, man, you can fucking pre-order it right now.
Isn't that just like
You can pre-order it before you can pre-order God of War Ragnarok.
Isn't that just like a crossword puzzle, basically? Like, why would I?
I don't know if it's a
I'd
crossword
rather
puzzle
play,
per se.
I'd rather play Scrabble than Word.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. I would prefer. And maybe this already exists. I'm sure it actually does. Like,
Hurdle.
there should be a version of this which is like co-op, but much more difficult.
There
Like,
is.
online.
There
Like, online.
There is.
Okay. Well, then this game doesn't need to exist. It's literally a waste of paper.
And then also earlier this week, Spotify bought Hurdle.
Yeah.
Which kind of made me sad. But it hasn't changed any. So.
Well, that's what they said about the New York Times Wordle, and then everybody
Wordle
fell
hasn't
off.
changed any.
A lot of people have fallen off that boat.
It's only gotten tougher. I keep
Um,
breaking streaks.
Yeah, they said they're gonna have cross progression now between your devices, and I realized that's what broke my streak because I did it on my iPad once, and it destroyed it. I don't want to talk about that. That makes me sad. First of all, fuck Paramount Plus. Who kept bringing that up on Monday? And
I do.
Paramount
because
Plus?
I got access to it.
For what?
Peppa Pig for first off. That's how
Oh,
Lily's
man,
going through it.
You're not watching Yellowstone on there, are you?
Oh God, no. I'm watching Kroll Show. I'm watching Clone High, South Park stuff.
Love Clone High.
South Park stuff. There's only the movies.
Yeah, but now there's going to be this one too that we're basically making fun of crypto.
Listen, I am 100% on board with the crypto crash that has occurred.
Oh, absolutely, love it.
100%. I'm so ready for crypto to be done. So ready for crypto bros to be like, oh, I lost everything.
I'm sorry, Peter.
No, I mean, I don't know who that is personally, so it's fine with me. Sorry.
He's a good kid, Charlie Brown.
That makes poor life decisions.
He got hired by Coinbase. He thought it was a good idea.
Well, I mean, at the time, I'm sure, because they were doing pretty good.
Yeah, I remember. Sorry, Peter, divulging all your info here. I remember when he got hired. It was around the time that I got my job. He was we were just talking about like the difference between benefits, and guess who gave out way more benefits? Them. I was like, oh, that's cool. And then in my brain, the whole time, I'm like, but like, this is a bubble, right? Like, crypto has to be a bubble. But at the time, like even Dogecoin was doing amazing, so I was like, I can't talk.
Yeah, well, I mean, like it was in my mind, this was always inevitable, and like that's why I casually, and I use the term casually very loosely here. Mm-hmm. I casually threw a couple bucks at a few.
Oh yeah, I put in
bits of cryptocurrency. Yeah. I sold it all probably 5 months ago because I was just like, you know what, I'm not really doing anything with this. I could use the money elsewhere. Financial advice for people: go with a respected, investor. I use Edward Jones, and maybe put your money to work that way in a more secure way. Nothing's ever secure, obviously. Like the stock market could just tank tomorrow, and then everything would be dead. But I feel like it's a lot less volatile than crypto was.
Okay. Anybody got anything else?
Mm-mm.
I saw the new Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah. So you were not hyped for that, right?
Nope. And it's what I'm going to do every time I go see a movie I'm not excited about.
Well,
but
okay.
It wasn't bad according to you?
I liked it.
What movie would you rather have seen last night at the theater?
Ooh, Black Phone.
Black Phone, yeah, I figured that'd be one.
Black Phone. They are next, and I'm gonna go because they're doing it. They did it last night, and I thought it was the only night. But they are doing Perfect Blue next week as well, and I'm gonna go see Perfect Blue.
Is that the
What about Top Gun Maverick?
No, fuck no. What?
Oh.
Listen, I watched the original the other night.
Yeah.
Got into bed afterwards. Julia looks at me and goes, "That was the gayest movie I've ever seen."
Playing with the boys.
And it's funny because like I was watching the trailer for Mac the other day, and I'm like, they have several scenes that they just lifted from the original film,
All right.
including the volleyball scene.
The black phone is a C. Robert Cargill joint. That explains a lot.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I also really want to see Vengeance. But
No, Batman.
No?
Yeah, Batman.
Well, he says he is vengeance.
It's written and
I am
directed by
Vengeance.
B.J. Novak.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a horror comedy I'm very excited about. I am super motherfucking excited about Bullet Train.
Yeah, I'm excited about that too.
Yeah.
Bullet Train looks
Oh,
cool.
so we all
good.
need to go see that then. Okay, good.
Yeah, let me know when that's happening. I'm gonna
That's the Brad Pitt movie.
I'm gonna temper this a little bit. I have kind of made a slight vow to not see movies in theaters anymore. So I don't know.
I like going to the movies, but there's nothing I hate more than when I go to a movie and it sucks.
Well, obviously. I mean, but like
Alamo's doing they're doing Sub to Kira. They're doing the This Is Gwar documentary, which I really want to fucking see about the band Gwar. They're doing Conan the Barbarian, one of my favorite sword and sorcery movies. And then they're doing one of the greatest, a top 10 horror movie of all time in August. They're doing Audition.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't. So,
And
like,
fucking-
Thor: Love and Thunder is out right now.
Yeah. Oh, you guys love Thor.
Jim, you gotta stop.
You sit your fucking ass down. You need to calm down over
I
there.
mean, to be fair, the
You got
Thor
dragged to
series-
Jurassic War Dominion. I just
And I
gotta
thought
throw
it was
that
good.
out.
I really did.
To be
Yeah.
fair, the Thor series did bring maybe the worst Marvel movie of all of them.
That's not
Oh,
true.
Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah.
It's not the worst
Yeah.
Marvel movie.
What's the worst Marvel movie?
He's gonna say like any of them.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I have one that is the worst
All right, throw it out
fucking
here,
Marvel
Vince.
Go.
movie. There's
Go.
two. There's two.
We're talking MCU, by the way, not extended shit.
I know.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Black Panther because you're white.
No, I really like Black Panther.
Just making sure. Yeah.
Iron Man 2 and 3.
Oh man,
Those movies are
Iron Man 2 is
fucking
perfectly fine.
no.
3
It's
is
fucking
okay.
boring as shit.
3 was boring as shit.
3 was boring as shit. Like Thor 2 is bad. Thor 1 is bad. But I really like Thor 3, Ragnarok. And then, I hate Guns N' Roses, so maybe I won't like this new one. I don't know.
Just one song.
I know.
And like it's
Though
the
they
trailer
ruined
song.
fucking immigrant song in Ragnarok. They just kept playing it.
But I do have and Led Zeppelin is a band that I do like. I did have a thought though, like obviously Chris Pratt sucks. We know that,
Right.
right? But I'm watching the new Jurassic Park, and I'm like what? Who is he reminding me of? Like what? Like it just seems like he's the natural of this, and then it was driving me crazy. I was like, oh, why did he not play Nathan Drake?
Oh fuck no.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much.
Compared-
Shut up.
Yeah.
Compared.
No.
Compared to who they got.
Okay, I will give you the perfect casting right now for Uncharted. Nathan Fillion
Nathan Fillion. He already did it.
Well, hell yes. Hell
and
yes.
Mark
Bruce Campbell as Sully.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, put
But
the gray in his hair? Yes.
Oh my goodness! Like it's the
Mhm.
perfect casting.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Nathan Fillion might be the most underrated actor of all time.
I wouldn't say most underrated. I would say he's up there, like in the higher echelons of people who are underrated for sure.
Serenity,
Say that again?
Firefly is
Higher
so good.
echelon,
Echelon.
echelon.
Okay.
I mispronounce words sometimes. It's
No.
fine.
We only educate here at Ransom Media.
I don't know about that.
Hey, y'all need to be
Sometimes-
prepared to roll some dice in a minute, by the way.
Sometimes, what is it? I mean, yes, but is this actually determining something, or
Oh, we're about to play 60-second dungeon in the game or in the show.
You have 60-second dungeon?
Yeah, I have a scenario for you.
okay?
You ready?
I'm rolling.
Well, I'll tell you when you need to roll and what you need to roll.
I just wanted to see if I can do it correctly.
All right, you three are on a quest to take a tome from a spooky gentleman in a tavern surrounded by guards. You walk into the tavern, see him in the corner. What do you do?
Say hello.
Now I look at what lies between me and him.
Okay, roll a d20 for investigation.
I have a bunch of D6s in front of me.
You can use the Slack. Pay attention.
Use the Slack.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not looking at
All you
Slack.
gotta do is type /roll d20.
This is gonna take quicker than 20 seconds. I can tell.
No, I can see that.
You want me to roll for
This is
you?
not a
Jim?
valid command.
Here, I'll roll for him.
D20.
Yeah, roll. D20.
Oh, you spaced it. I'm sorry.
All right, I'll give Jim his roll then. Ooh.
No,
Ooh, a
I got
9.
You noticed nothing out of the ordinary.
Can I? So we're in a tavern, you said?
You're in a tavern. He is in
And I
a
gotta-
corner in like a little alcove with 2 guards with him.
Can I buy this guy a drink?
Sure.
And then I want to approach him with the drink.
Okay.
And as
What are you bringing me this drink for?
because bro, we're at a tavern, man, and we gotta let's celebrate, man.
I think it might be poisoned.
Tell you what, if it's poisoned, right?
Uh-huh.
You can hit me. You can punch me as hard as you want.
I don't
Here,
think I'm gonna
wait.
risk it. Cool.
All right. Tell you what, I'll have this drink, and we'll order you another drink.
Roll for charisma.
Roll for charisma. Got it. Okay. Wait. Why is that doing it like that? There we go. Roll 20. 16.
All right, fine. Go get me a drink. I'll drink with you.
Okay. And as I'm coming back to bring the drink, I want to poison it.
Roll for stealth.
roll for stealth.
Still D20.
15.
You managed to slip the poison in.
Yes. Come on, bud. Cheers.
Actually, I'm going to give it to my bodyguard. Here you go, Brutus.
Damn.
The bodyguard instantly falls. And they
that guy's a
set
lightweight.
You on fire. They set Indra
Got
on
us
fire.
killed.
What does Jim and Geoff do?
I will grab a bucket
sure.
from behind the bar filled with water and try to put injury out.
Oh, that's not good.
Give me a roll for medicine.
8.
You missed.
You managed to stop the flames, but Andrew has severe burns and will not be able to help you in your quest anymore.
Oh.
I don't even know what class I am, so I guess.
Doesn't really matter.
No,
if you go
that's
into
fine.
combat, it's over. Basically.
I
would've
try
done
to look
that-
at
I
the
would've
guy
done
and
that so
say,
differently.
okay.
Well, you can still do it. You're not.
You
doesn't
can
look
still
like you're
do
with
something,
me.
Jim. You're
He
just
said it's
standing
over.
there.
He said it's over.
No,
If
no.
Geoff wanted to fight, his part of it would be over. But like, what would you do?
For I'm dead. I'm over.
Andrew's unconscious.
Incapacitated.
The guy that's sitting in the corner is like, all right, so one of y'all tried to kill me. What do y'all want from me?
So let's cut the shit. Let's talk.
Okay.
The tome you're carrying. How can I get that from you?
Roll for persuasion.
God damn it.
Oh.
I'm not going to give it up that easy. Why do you want it?
That's not even for me to know. That's what I've been hired to get.
Roll for charisma.
Sorry.
By the way, I don't know if Jeff's streaming it, but last one, Jim rolled a 6.
Yes.
No, I'm not streaming this
That's fine.
particular part. Yeah.
That's fine.
God damn it!
Ooh, his
Rolled a
charisma roll
5.
5. You're not really convincing me to like give you any information, so I think we're gonna go.
All right, look, everybody's got a price. What is it?
Are you still being jovial about this?
No, I'm not being jovial.
Roll for
Everybody has,
Roll
huh?
for intimidation.
I'm standing up.
Oh,
God
no!
damn it!
Ah,
What the
dude!
fuck?
The other bodyguard just slams your face into the table.
Okay, well, I guess I'm fucking dead.
So at this point, I have ran out of the tavern because
Okay.
Jim is fucking up.
Got it.
And I'm just gonna kind of wait in the alley. I'm gonna wait and see kind of where they're going.
Okay. The gentleman and his one bodyguard that's still around, the other one's dead, is walking out of the tavern. They're going to the local inn.
All right, so I'm gonna follow him from a distance. Is Jim like alive at this point, or is
Jim,
he?
you've revived Jim, and you're walking together. Roll for stealth. Geoff specifically.
All right.
By the way, 60-second dungeon has gone like 5 minutes, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Ooh. Oh, okay. As
We
you're
need better
walking-
D20s, man.
as
I was
you're
rolling
walking-
15s and 16s.
But then you had to
Hold
die.
on.
Uh-oh. Oh.
The gentleman turns around and notices you creeping up behind them and says,
Well,
"Hey,
okay,
y'all need to
hold
just
on.
fuck off."
I just want to say for a moment that I'm not like creeping behind him. I'm just following from a distance.
That's
That
not
doesn't-
your.
That does not matter.
Okay, that's fine.
He says, "Hey, you need to stop fucking following me."
So I just want to say, listen, I'm so sorry for my friends. They
By the way,
are
people
obviously
Kevin
they
rolled
are-
a D50 and got a 46.
Jesus Christ. I'm sorry for my friends. Obviously, we've gotten off on the bad foot. I am a researcher from the local university. We've heard that this tome possesses some interesting knowledge that could potentially save many lives. I was curious if you'd be willing to share that information, and I reach into my pocket for some gold.
Mhm.
No poison, no
Mhm.
fighting. I'm not trying to steal anything from you. I'm just trying to save some lives. That's it.
Give me 2 rolls.
Okay.
1 for persuasion, 1 for charisma. First one's going to be persuasion. 16.
Okay.
Nice.
Good one.
Give me the other one.
Oh, no.
Ooh.
All right, bud. I really don't trust you. Am I supposed to give you the book and just never get it back? Or
No.
can you borrow
No,
it?
I'm here just to borrow for now. And then if there's something in here that's really quite valuable, let's work out a deal. I might take it. I might grab it from you at some point down the line permanently.
We'll go to the inn. I have my own room. Hopefully, y'all do as well. You pay me 5 gold. You can borrow the book for the night.
Wonderful. I'll pay you 5 gold.
Perfect. All right, and that's the end of the quick session.
I think
All
mine
right.
was the
So
coolest.
first off, we've learned that Jim is a fucking barbarian or something. Good
That's
lord.
Not surprising.
Yeah, that's pretty much me.
Andrew, would your smartphone have told you to do anything differently?
Yeah, I didn't realize I had my smartphone. I would have used
You
it.
didn't, but
I could have taken pictures of the pages that we needed.
Listen, I'm just gonna put this out here right now. I'm gonna be doing the talking for our group
I'm still,
because
I'm still blown away by Kevin's D50 roll.
seriously,
And
out
my
of
D20
nowhere, Nat 20.
Ooh. I'll say, yeah. Even if you were being stealthy, you would have been found on that. All right.
Yeah, I wasn't like planning on stealing it because I was like, man, my luck. He'd just turn around and be like, all right, why are you trying to fucking pickpocket me? God, kill him. And
I
that'd be
wish I
bad.
would have greedoed him.
Shot
I
first.
mean,
I mean, that's what
So-
Andrew did in a way. He paid the price.
This was great.
Yeah.
I was already having fun.
Yeah.
With
We'll
a nice
be
little
doing more of
tease.
that. We have to prepare because D&D is coming in a month, month or so.
Yeah.
Love it.
Well, I'm gonna let you do the outro, Todd, since you brought us in.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to this episode of Rant On. We are recording on a Thursday. I'm not sure when this is coming out, but our normal stream schedule goes like this. Monday, the Monday stream. Are we calling it what you wanted to call it, or are we calling it something different?
Bill Monday stream. We don't have a name.
Stream on twitch.tv/rantingmedia, youtube.com/a bunch of random characters because we don't have a vanity URL, and facebook.com/realrantingmedia. On Tuesday, Andrew has a stream on his personal channel. What is that URL?
That is twitch.tv/Andrew We Trust.
Wednesday stream, usually Geoff, we might do the Escape Academy in like 2 weeks.
100% doing
Because I'm
Escape
out of town
Academy.
next week, but maybe 2 weeks.
Okay.
Thursday stream varies from Luby's time to normal time, depending on who's doing it. Jim's been holding down the fort, running some cool streams.
I haven't actually told everybody this yet.
Are you
So-
permanently taking over?
We're gonna have 2 streams on Thursdays. We're gonna have the early bird special.
Oh.
We're gonna have the early bird special, and then we're gonna have the late night delight.
I love it. Barrels
That's-
of content.
Where it gets a little blue.
Andrew, I forget. Is it Fridays and Sundays, the cat streams?
Yes, Fridays and Sundays. However, I think
Still
the
on
return
hiatus?
it is not tomorrow. I know that.
Gotcha. So what is that URL?
She streams at twitch.tv/artfullyerosai.
Awesome. And then podcasts usually come out every 2 weeks. Neat Trash will be coming back soon. We'll wrap up spring and summer and talk probably about the rest of the year.
Sounds of the void. Sounds of the void.
I'm getting
There's some weird sound I'm hearing. It just sounds like
the void.
nothing to me.
Of the void.
And then we'll also do the standard for every anime podcast, anime opening quiz.
I love it.
It'll be great.
I'm waiting for it. I'm ready. I'm training.
Finally, the star of the show, Sounds of the Void on Instagram,
Oh!
rantingmedia.com. You can check out his June wrap-up, which came out mid-July.
That's right.
and then his July wrap-up that'll come out in September.
Better late than never.
And as always, guys, what do I say?
Stay disgusting.
Keep it
Stay
sleazy.
I remember. I read the first and the last line so I can act like I read like a friend. Thank you, everybody, for listening. Have a good night.